Hello everyone, DJ Collectibles 99 here, and today I am super excited to unbox this gorgeous limited edition Rapunzel doll. She was released for her 15th anniversary, so I'm super excited about that. I was really hoping we would get another Rapunzel doll. I have the second version that they've done in her purple dress, kind of, but it was kind of like the weird one with like the white on top and like the light pink color scheme and stuff. And I think that she was still a really beautiful doll, and she had a beautiful face, and her hair was very long, but I do know that the hair quality was a little bit like, I don't know, kind of fringy. And the dress itself was not exactly what I expected when I was wanting a limited edition, but I didn't have a Rapunzel back then, so I got that one. But I'm really happy that they, gave it another shot at her purple dress, because I know that the last one before that was the OG version, which people love. And though I don't like the face of that one necessarily, because it was one of the first ones that they've created, and I just didn't feel like her likeness was as strong there, I will say that that dress was absolutely stunning, and I did want that one, but now I'm really glad that they made this one, because now I don't have to try and find that one for a good price or anything. And I honestly think that this dress is pretty comparable to, like, a good divide between accuracy and, also having those designer touches that they add just to kind of embellish on or kind of make different. So I think that this is like a good kind of mesh between those two. And I think already the dress is stunning. Like, in the light, the dress just shines so beautifully. The fabric is so beautiful, and I just really love her face. I love the slightly raised eyebrow and the fact that she comes with her frying pan and Pascal. I think it's absolutely amazing. And I'm really glad that they actually included, Pascal in this one, because lately they haven't been including their like sidekicks or anything. So they stopped that for a while. But yeah, before I actually get her unboxed, I thought I'd show you the box itself. I love it. Honestly, it might be a little hard for me to unbox this one because I think the box itself is just so beautiful. You can see that there's like kind of flowers over the top that looked like they were like painted on, which is totally on theme for her character. And you can see that she has like kind of the windowsill from her tower that she's standing in. It does say Disney Rapunzel right here, which I thought was interesting too, that on the top it says Rapunzel, because usually it says the title of the movie, or it has for the last few, but it says Rapunzel again there. And then you can see there's kind of the gold italics kind of right here going all the way around, which is super pretty. And she was one of 5,400, so a pretty good number, decent size. I will say that there's a Mother Gothel coming out that I really want. She's really beautiful, but 1,400 is all they made of her, and I'm a little nervous. I really hope I can get her. But yeah, I would love to pair the two of them together. But on the side here, you can see there's like, it looks like kind of like a valley, sort of, like it looks really pretty, but it's like painted. I love that feature so much, that everything looks kind of painted on. And then in the back here, you can see that there's like kind of some vinery on the back and everything, and you can see some wood, like it's all connected to the tower and the woods and everything. And then of course more of this gold kind of pattern here. And then I will put this here if you want to pause and read that, but it's just a quick description about her. She does have a satin purple bow in the back, and then on the top is the matching handle. And then same kind of valley stuff on the side here, and back to the front. Okay, I will take the cover off now, and I will show you a little bit more about her inside the box itself before I totally unbox her. Okay, so I have her half out of the box here, and oh my god, she's so pretty. I love her so much, I swear. I love the background too. I think it's really beautiful. She's standing kind of in front of the fireplace, and she has her mural that she's painted of the lights, which is perfect. I'm assuming that this is kind of a point where like she's kind of demanding Flynn to go to to see the lights. And I know her hair is braided and stuff, probably to keep it tame and everything, so it's not exactly like, you know, accurate, because it's very much down in that part of the film, but this is like, you know, her designer take a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm giving when she's holding the frying pan in front of this, is he's tied to the chair on the other side of this situation. But yeah, she's super, super gorgeous. You can see the flooring from the actual tower itself, so beautiful. If you're an inbox collector, definitely for sure a good box, I will say that. But me, I'm going to unbox her for several reasons. One, because I would love to do some photography with her. I really want to get back into the doll photography. I loved it so much, and I just have not had the time for it. So I definitely want to get back into it with her, because she has a gorgeous dress and it just needs to be shown off. And as for the certificate here, I did get number 1052 out of 5,400. So that's really cute. It's a really simple, cute certificate. Matches the box with the gold and everything. But yeah, I think that is all officially for the box itself. Now I will get her completely unboxed and show you all the amazing details that she has to offer. Okay, she's out of the box, and she is absolutely stunning. I mean, look, guys, look. Oh my God. I love her so much. She is so, so pretty. Especially, like, once you take her out, even, like, some of the limited edition dolls and stuff, like their skirts and everything, will, like, fall flat because you'll take tissue paper out. Y'all, there was no tissue paper under here at all. Like, at all. And it's all tulle. It's all tulle, and then she's got this really beautiful lace layer underneath. Like, I gotta start here first, because I was just so pleasantly surprised that they gave her, like, a proper full dress. Like, I absolutely love that. I love when they do that, like, type of thing, and they don't just use paper or anything, because, like, they put more time into her character and her dress and everything, and it just makes it so much more worth the price, especially with the increase recently that they've done. I feel a little bit better now, like, that I can comfortably take her out of the box and her dress just stays, like, poofy, like, all the way around. Like, it's just so beautiful. And the fabric is gorgeous too, and we'll get to that, but I just had to point that out. Like, first off, like, don't sleep on this doll. Like, she is so pretty. And the fact that, like, you know, they've actually taken the time to do that and put, like, literally, like, all the budget into her, I feel like they really did put all the budget into her and Mother Gothel, because they turned out so great. And I have like one little nitpick, honestly, and that's it. But I'll get to that too. It's very small though. Like, overall, she is so pretty and almost perfect for me, like almost 100%. But I'll start with her face before I go on like a run-on conversation, because I could talk about this doll for hours, honestly. Like, she's that pretty. But starting with her face, yes, this is giving Rapunzel from the movie, like 10 out of 10, like, looks just like the movie. I love this sculpt. And I can't tell if it's the old sculpt that they used on the second doll or if this is a revamped version. But I will say that the way that they painted it, whether it is a new sculpt or an old sculpt, makes it that much better. She has the perfect, like, ridge to her eyebrows. Like, I feel like the old doll was just a little bit more of a rounder type thing, and she has like a kind of smirk with her one eyebrow up and the other one down. So I really like that. It puts more personality into these dolls, and I honestly could talk about how far they've come with just the sculpts alone. Like, I feel like these characters have had so much more expression and personality put into their dolls lately by simple things like the face expression, and also like the hands. Like, the hands are now able to hold things, and they've been able to like do expressionable poses for a couple years now, I think starting with the 30th anniversary of Ariel's release. So I'm very happy with that. Like, I love these little things that they've done to just make this doll that more lifelike and true to the character, because that's honestly what it's about. Is I would love a doll that is as expressionable and, you know, as gorgeous as the character that I'm seeing on screen and true to form. And I just really think that that's amazing. Like, it's like you could just take her out of the movie itself and then just, you know, have her in like a designer take. Like, this is how she would just, you know, be in the real world. And I really love that. And I could go on and on about that too, but I won't. But I just love that. And especially like the like even like as simple as like the feet sculpt or whatever, they made it, you know, that much more realistic to their animation, because, you know, they're a little bit more stylized, so they've put that to the dolls as well, rather than just having a standard doll sculpt for every character. They've been putting in that kind of extra effort to make sure, yeah, that character is going to have the same proportions, same everything, so that the character feels like the character 100%, and it's not just a doll of that character. So I respect that as like somebody who's into animation and artistry type stuff and design. I love that so much. But yeah, her face is gorgeous. Back to the face. She has beautiful like freckles, and I absolutely love them. They're like subtle but really, really cute if I can get it to focus. She has a little bit of blush on her nose and her cheeks, which, you know, gives her that really beautiful youthful innocence that she has in the film. And she does have like a lighter kind of purple eyeshadow. Pardon the shaking. My hands are a little shaky today. But yeah, she's got beautiful like purple eyeshadow, a little bit of silver, I think, at the eyelashes. Super gorgeous. And she does have those beautiful green eyes, but they actually are not just green. They got a little bit of gold flecks in them too, which I think is awesome. Especially because her hair is kind of like giving off that glowing effect. So I love that, you know, they're kind of adding a little detail with the like a gold fleck in her eye as well. Now to the hair itself, the hair feels like really nice quality. It feels better than the last doll release. It's very soft. It's not that weird crunchy, dry texture. So I do feel like the hair texture is better. She does have flowers in her hair on each side here. Super gorgeous. Very simple little flowers, but they work really well. And now for the hair itself. Starting from the top of her hair, I say perfect. Absolutely perfect. They got her swoop right, like everything. Like, it looks beautiful. Now, where I start to kind of like complain a little bit is past this beautiful braid here, and then it goes down to like this kind of twisty. And I think it looks okay for like in the box or whatever. And they definitely put like a lot of budget into the dress or whatever, but I feel like for the hairstyle itself, it was like, yes, this looks amazing. And then they got kind of lazy and did like a twist braid, and then like they didn't even do it all the way down. Like, it's got like this huge gap of just like non-braided hair, and I don't personally love that much, honestly. Like, I think everything looks gorgeous up here, but I might personally, like, I'm not somebody who usually touches doll hair or whatever. Like, I suck at it. But I might actually like undo this part from here down and just redo the braid, because it is kind of bothering me a little bit. Like, I feel like it should have at least come down a little bit further, like here, and been like an actual braid like in the movie, like, because the last doll has that as well. But it also did have like this weird thing at the end where it stopped a braid and did this twirly thing. But I'm like, you know, just a simple braid would be perfect for it. But otherwise, I think the hair itself is really pretty. I like the gold strands. They're really beautiful. It gives the hair just this extra little glow, and I love that. Here, I'm eventually going to take Pascal off of here so the plastic isn't showing or anything, but I kept him on here for the review. He's super cute, very well detailed, true to size. Yeah, very detailed. He's really, really cute, and I'm so glad that they included him in this, because I was I was like, you know, really happy that, you know, they're adding characters back again rather than just kind of getting rid of them. Like, I remember they had like Pua and Hey Hey when they did Moana and stuff, and I really liked that, and it kind of gave them their little sidekicks and stuff, and so I'm glad that they brought that back, and I'm glad that they're bringing back accessories too. We've been seeing that like when they did Asha with her book and stuff, and I think she came with her wand and the star as well. So that's really, really cool. And for her, it's her frying pan, so I absolutely love that. It's like a matte frying pan, so it's very basic, but it's very true to the movie, and I absolutely love the sculpt. Going to the dress itself, this is where it gets absolutely insane. Like, I absolutely love this dress. I know some people weren't like a huge fan of this because it's almost bra-like, but I don't mind it that much. I think it looks really nice, and the patterns inside of the fabric are really nice. It's a great way to break up the dress a little bit. She has a darker color, which I think in the photos too, like people were saying it looks pinker, but in person, I can assure you it is like the dark purple color, kind of like in the movie, just a little bit more of a rich dark purple, because like they wanted her to look a little bit more deluxe for the doll itself. But I absolutely love this dark blue color. Sorry, dark purple color. It's super, super, super pretty, and it's just like a very deluxe, regal kind of, it has like a nice regal kind of shine to it, so it's just really pretty. They do have a little bit of like ribbons kind of here that are attached that are like a slightly lighter, like pinky purple color. Super gorgeous. I thought it was like really cool that they did this rather than like just like a striped sleeve. Like they could have done like a printed striped sleeve or something, and I'm glad that they just kind of did a little extra detail there just to kind of give her a little bit more of something. I also like the detail on the lace kind of around, like it's coming into like the sweetheart kind of neckline here, and you can see that there's some lace right there, as well as on the bottom of the corset, which is really, really pretty. They do have embroidery, and a lot of it, which is really nice. So they have gold embroidery with like a lighter purple, and they do have gold gems, which is a great contrast to her hair. I absolutely love that. And we do have a ribbon, which is sewn on. It's not like an actual ribbon, but I'm okay with that, as long as it's an actual ribbon and not like printed or something. There is like this mesh kind of almost see-through purple layer that's behind it that has like this really beautiful foil like purple thread throughout it, which is really pretty. And you're gonna see like this like thready shine all throughout the dress that makes her look so beautiful and just really pop out. She literally is like shining. She's so pretty. Right here we have her sleeve, which is kind of bunched up and poofy here, and it is a really beautiful shiny fabric. And it does bunch up right here and kind of have a little bit of frill at the bottom and more of the dark purple ribbon, which I really love, which actually this purple is a little bit darker than this one, just kind of had to add a little contrast, but super, super beautiful. I love it so much. Going to the skirt, I love the skirt. It's so pretty. It's like just so shiny, and I'm somebody who's like, ooh, shiny, and I just go for it. So I do love that. It's really, really, really beautiful. It's very soft. Like you can see, it's a very flowy fabric. There is no like stiff nature about it. Unlike, you know, some fabrics, they get like a little stiff and they're crunchy. It's really soft. Like I really cannot get past how amazing this doll is. Like it does not feel cheap in any way, honestly. I love her. There's little metal suns, which I love so much. And there's like a beautiful gold gem in here, and then she does have this apron like thing in the front, which is that sheer material that I was talking about right here. But it's really nice. You can see it's sort of see-through. It has that really shiny thread, and it's just so pretty. It attaches at the top here, but I do have it pinned still just because I want to keep it nice and in place. And I do have this outer layer pinned as well, just to keep it nice and in place too. But you could totally unpin it and it'll be fine. But I just don't want to right now. But going around to the back here, you can see like more of this outer layer. It's sewn in the back, kind of right down the back here. something that is great is they did give her like full layers. So in the past, they were starting to do like coronation Anna, or I should say like Queen Anna at this point. They did her front layer here, but then it was sewn on the side. And I really did not like that at all. Like, I really just want full layers, especially for the price point that we're paying, you know? So I'm really glad that they're bringing that back, because we have this full layer on the outside with this amazing embroidery. I should probably show off the embroidery first. It's got ribbons right here from the metal part, and then this is the beautiful golden embroidery. It has 2 different shades of gold and really beautiful purple flowers, and of course those gold gems as well. So really love the pattern. It's just enough, it's not too much for me. And then of course you can see the sun right there again. I love the pops of like sun throughout her dress. It's so pretty. And then of course in the back there's gems as well. I think I forgot to mention that there's gems kind of all throughout it, even in the back. Like, they spared no detail. It's everywhere, even in the back, which is great. And I love it when they like kind of add it everywhere instead of just the front. But you can see that there is another full layer under here, a really beautiful pink layer that has like kind of a shinier little bit of detail in it. The patterns are really beautiful, really like, again, regal kind of looking. And then underneath, you can see my favorite part, which shows kind of the fullness, which is the kind of petticoat layer that has this lacy kind of layer at the bottom, which kind of is like a peekaboo out of the bottom of the dress. And then right behind it, they're kind of sticking, so it's hard with one hand, but let me push her back a little bit here. But you can see she has multiple layers of this tulle underneath, and it's soft tulle. They're not crunchy. It's like a very beautiful, like softer kind of material, which I love. And it all kind of connects at the top here, if I can show it, but it kind of, move her hand here. It connects at the top, so it's like a proper like petticoat that's all sewn up. So it's really, really cool. It's not like just a rubber band type stretchy elastic. It's like a proper silky white fabric that's sewn to this, and it's just really, really pretty. And I love that they did that, because it just kind of adds so much volume and it sticks out beautifully. It's like kind of like a bell shape, and I absolutely love that. And it doesn't come all the way down, of course, because in the movie she does like have a little bit of her ankles and stuff showing, so that's pretty true to it, but it's just so like big and round that you can kind of not see her legs. Because it's definitely a lot fuller than it is in the movie, just because they wanted to add a little bit more to the design. But then of course, then down there she doesn't have any shoes, as true to her character, which is awesome. But yeah, I think overall she is really, really pretty. The amount of design and detail that they put into her is astounding. I definitely think she's worth the price, in my opinion. My only problem is literally the braid itself. I feel like they could have done a little bit more, maybe put a couple more flowers, and you know, just having a regular braid rather than a twist braid. But honestly, like, that's nitpicking. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even nitpick that much, because they put so much work into the dress and the face sculpt and everything, and she comes with 2 accessories. So I do think that even though I'm not a huge fan of that, she is still very much worth the price, in my opinion. I think she's absolutely gorgeous and true to the character. But yeah, I think I'll end up like redoing that at some point, and then she'll be absolutely perfect. But I think that is it for her. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me ramble about her. She's like my second kind of first favorite Disney princess. I always interchange out Ariel and her. They're basically like both top tier, like level 1s for me. I love them both equally. So I really care about her character and how like she's represented and stuff, because I have a lot in common with her, you know, being an artist and stuff. So I always grew up like, you know, loving her so much, like just always like admiring her. So I'm just really happy that they did her justice and everything. But I think this is it for the video. Let me know what you guys think of her in the comments below. I love chatting with everyone. And I hope you guys have a great one. And thanks for watching.